Time for Group D, the final group of what has been at times, a wild group stage. 6 of the 8 quarterfinalists have been confirmed. One more is already confirmed. You see them on your screen right now, Brazil. Not only have they clinched the quarterfinal spot, they've clinched the top of the group. And they will be confirmed to be facing Hungary. What a match in the quarterfinal that is. Brazil versus the reigning world champions. Albeit the reigning world champions of 10 years ago in 2 world events. Brazil confirmed to have won the group, but they have to fulfill their obligation and play their third game. Are they gonna give players a rest? Are they gonna go perform? Are they gonna mix it up? We don't know. But what we do know is they play the United States. And the United States, who has never met Brazil in a World Cup prior, is in with a shout, as are all 3 teams. Look how tight it is. The other 3 teams in this group, neither of them have won a game. The United States have the advantage points-wise, but they play the juggernaut that's Brazil, not knowing how Brazil is going to line up, because Brazil do not need anything out of this game. Let's break it down then. If the United States beat Brazil and pull off the unthinkable, they will clinch the quarterfinal spot in second place, condemning France and Ireland to play the dead rubber match to end the group stage of the World Cup. If the United States draw with Brazil, it's not the end of the world. It forces either France or Ireland to win. If France or Ireland win in their game, the United States are out. If it ends in a draw, then the United States would go through. And if the United States lose, this is where it gets absolutely crazy. Well, if the United States lose, then the winner of France-Ireland goes through. And if the United States lose and France and Ireland draw, it all comes down to goal differential. If the United States lose by a goal, they're on a -1 goal differential. And if France-Ireland draw, then it would come down to goals scored. So get your abacus ready if the United States lose this game against Brazil. It could get crazy. Or it could be as easy as 1, 2, 3. You just never know in this World Cup. We've seen it all. Well then, we move to the match screen. The Brazilians will be in their all-white. The United States in blue. Goalkeepers, Brazil will be in the green kit, the United States in the black kit. The ball we are using is the Adidas Tango España. And we will be at the walk door. Once again, the site of the World Cup final later on. Well, a lot of talk about how is Brazil going to line up. This is how they're going to line up. They're going to line up pretty much more or less full strength. The brilliant Barbosa in goal. 3 defenders, Milton Santos, Captain Augusto, and Juvenal. 2 midfielders, Danilo, Alvin, and Bauer. 2 supporting strikers, the starman Zinho and Jair. wingers are Manecha and Chico. And then the striker is Ademir. Noronha is out injured. Well, for the United States, the man who had a good game, Sven Engdahl, is in the goal. The four defenders are Alfonso Marina, Eric Duke, Herman Wecke, and Zenon Smilek. Holding midfielders Al Zerhuzen. The central midfielder is Joe Hitchens, Starman. Dick Packer is the left midfielder, and the advanced midfielder is John Carden. Ed Murphy will be supporting William Newby, who scored against the Irish at center forward. We now move on to the Walkdorf. Where it's Brazil, who have already captured first place and quarterfinal berth. They'll be looking to deny the United States. Players are coming out on the field. I just need to grab a little bit more water. Look at the table. Yes, the commentators do need a little bit of hydration here and there. We get ready for kickoff here at the Walkdorf. The match officials have given the go-ahead. The audio looks set. The cameras are set. And we have liftoff at the Walkdorf, Brazil, looking to stay on form 3 out of 3. Ademir, Zizinho, Manecha. Manecha. Zerhuzen, Alfonso Marina, Wecke, Marina, Q, Smilek, Dick Packer, there's Chico. Oh, interesting ball. Jair! Forcing the save from Engdahl. Didn't take any chances, palms it away. Chico with the corner. And it's headed away by the United States. Chico getting a start. Vasco da Gama man. Dick Packer has room ahead, but he takes a head touch. There's Zizinho. Manecha. Dick Packer up to Luby. John Carden. Oh, he lost the ball there. Chico. Oh, wonderful skill from Chico. Look at that from Chico, but closed down. In the end, the United States defense did well. Wonderful skill from Chico. John Carden with the strike. And Barbosa. Watch here. Barbosa. Good hands. Well, the United States teed that one up. Crossed in. Brazil a bit pedestrian. The United States really trying to defend well. Crossed in. 2 draws against Ireland and the United States, and France. Oh, that was dangerous for Sven Engdahl. Showing calm and composure. Dick Packer on the left now has room ahead. Packer crossing! Headed away by Brazil and the safety first for the throw. 17 minutes in, it's 0-0. Manecha. And Tamir! Goal! Good save by Engdahl, but Zizinho headed it into the open net, and it's his third of the tournament. And the United States fall behind. It's a bit of bad fortune. Good goalkeeping. Oh, there's really nothing the United States could do. They were stretched on the through ball. Engdahl did ever so well to close the angle, deny Adamir the goal. And it just goes right into the path of Zizinho. What can the defenders do? You really can't blame them. Brazil lead 1-0. Zizinho's third of the tournament. The Flamengo man heads it home. And the United States stay on 2 points with a -1 goal differential. And it looks like we will need the abacus. John Carden. Danilo Alvin. Milton Santos. Augusto. Alvin. Goes down. There's Manecha. Zizinho, the goal scorer, lofts it in. Sven Engdahl plucked it out of the sky. Herman Wecke goes forward now. Wecke looking to cross. It's in! And well defended by Brazil, but the United States, Luby! Oh, he tried to curl it in, Luby. The big man curled it too wide, and I don't think Barbosa was going to be fooled by that. There's Zizinho. Zizinho! And Engdahl plucks it out of the sky. 26 minutes gone. The United States have put up a good fight. They're down 1-0. And a foul given. Jair crosses it in. Good defense by the United States, and then Adamir. He was offside. What an athletic chance. Give it away, and then into the night sky. I don't know why I said that at state time. Chico steals it now. Chico! Crossing, there's the header. No, it's good defense by the United States. Almost a half hour gone. And they hold to the 1-0 deficit. Dick Packer. Oh, he's around the Brazilian! Smilek will deliver! The Brazilians defend well, and now they're on a counter. Chico, who's shown a lot of skill on that left side. Bauer goes forward, he crosses, and the United States clear their lines. Danilo Alvin, Jair. John Carden does well, still with it, but he loses it. Jair now. The United States, they've got to clear, and they do. Crossed in off the bar, Manecha! Wonderful ball in. That could have been a death blow for the United States off the crossbar. Sven Engdahl was not getting anywhere near that. Smilek. Packer. And Packer couldn't keep it in. 35 minutes gone in the first half now. It's 1-0 Brazil. Zizinho scoring on the open goal header. After a good piece of goalkeeping by Engdahl, here comes Brazil, crossing it in. Chico on the turn, no, goes to the corner, whips it in, and it's almost 2-0 Bauer. He went right in there and headed it just wide. The big midfielder nearly scoring. Carden to Gaetjens, and there's John Carden! And Barbosa had to save. Big chance for the United States. Wecke now. And the ball's clear. John Carden now. Crossing it in. It's headed over the bar. Chico. Bauer. There's there. He's into Gaetjens and Dick Packer with room ahead. Dick Packer. Gaetjens crossing. And Brazil clear. The United States have had their moments. They do look like a threat. Whipped in. Manecha was offside. It's a foul. 44 minutes gone here. We approach halftime. 1-0 Brazil. They'll be satisfied with their performance so far. Brazil, the United States have put up a good fight. Chico. Bauer. Flicked on right into the hands of Sven and goal. The referee sends us to halftime. The United States fought hard. They're down 1-0. It's not the end of the world. But if they lose by 2, it is all she wrote for the Americans. They cannot afford to give up another goal. They have threatened on occasion. Nine chances for Brazil. 4 chances for the United States. Only 52% possession. It's really there for the United States. They're going to maybe get opportunities here in the second half. It will be an interesting second half. Will the USA take the fight to Brazil? Or will Brazil put the game away? We're ready for the second half now here at the Waldorf. It's all there for the taking for the United States. Packer into the big striker, Luby. Wonderful defense by Brazil. Gaetjens now. Gaetjens looking to get his way through. Still on it, Gaetjens, and he goes down. Well, I think he lost position and then he threw himself down. Yeah, simulation. Absolutely. In fact, he kicks his own leg and goes down. Referee was having none of that. Dick Packer now. Crossing. Chance for the United States! Barbosa with the save on Ed Murphy. Big time save, Barbosa. Luby to take the corner. That would have been a major goal for the Americans. Chico now on the counter. Brazil headed away. Zizinho. Jair. Power. Zizinho. John Carden now. Dick Packer. Dick Packer. Lost the ball. Chico with room ahead. Chico. And a foul going the American direction. Chico. Uses it to John Carden. Wow, moments ago, what a big save by Barbosa. That would have been a huge goal for the United States. Weki, Marina, Weki, Carden, Zahuza, Chico, Zizinho, Manecha, off the post! Brazil nearly put the Americans to the sword. Danilo Alvim now. Brazil searching for a second. But the United States holds firm, and John Carden now down the channel gives the ball away. Zizinho. Very cute as well. Dick Packer now on the left. Luby. Packer. Crossing and Barbosa. Well, he may be only 5'9", but he is an athletic goalkeeper who knows his area. Moachir Barbosa. Jair De Rosa. De Rosa! And Engadal with the save. Riveting game, 1-0 Brazil. The United States, it's not the end of the world if they lose by a goal. They're going to want to try to score, though, if they can. Oh, Bauer called for the foul, and it's getting chippy. The referee has to separate him. Bill Conterio comes in for Smilik. Cicinho, Monecha, and the United States close it down. Oh no, that's a bad challenge. No card though. It was Bauer, Baltazar, and Sigbert Workman. United States on the turn. Dick Packer on the left, crossed in. Chance! William Luby! He was on a platter, and he put it over the bar. And the Americans are starting to spurn some chances. There's still 25 minutes left, though. Baltazar loses it. Dick Packer. Good ball. Ed Murphy. Monterio loses it. It's a counter now. Ademir down the left. Crosshairs. Good defense by the United States. Ademir now, once again, he's going to cross it. And again, the United States clear. And then it's a chance here. Manecha on the right. Oh. Now Rodriguez comes in for Ademir. Brazil starting to empty the bench. Is there any fight left in the Americans? Bauer. Headed away. Rodriguez crossing. Danilo Alvi. Juvenal. Jair. Bad ball in. Given away. And clear. Rodriguez crossing. Bauer. Jair. Chipped in. The United States hanging by a thread. There's Gaetjens. Dick Packer with room ahead, but he loses it. And here's Rodriguez now. Danilo Alvi. Flicked on. The Americans defend valiantly. Still on the ball, the United States. Zerhuzen. Gaetjens. Ball is snuffed out by Danilo Alvin and he sends it down the line. Monson, Dorian, and a player with no registration come in. Rodriguez, here's Conterio, Lloyd, Monson. He draws the foul. Monson to take it. Oh, they should have overloaded the box. Poor decision by the United States. John Carden crossing the header! Jim Dorian! Put it harmlessly wide. That was another good chance for the United States. They have had their chances to score. Lloyd Monson is offside. He was offside, but I'll tell you what, it was less than what I thought it was. Here they come again. Brazil, Danilo Alvin going forward. Jair de Rosa. Jair! 2-0. Once again, Engdahl with the save. But it fell into the path of Baltazar, who has scored his second of the World Cup. And despite the valiant effort of Engdahl, that may be the goal that seals the fate of the Americans. They will not progress, losing by 2 goals. Oh, for all of the fight and all of the chances the United States have had. Once again, it's a brilliant save by Engdahl. And Baltazar continued his run and put it in despite the efforts of Engdahl. And the United States now have 9 minutes and counting to get a goal that could save them temporarily. If this scoreline stands, they are out. There's no chance, because a draw in the other game would mean France retains their -1 goal differential compared to the United States -2. Baltazar. Jair de Rosa. Header! It's over now. It's Flecha, who came on as a substitute. I think that's his 3rd of the World Cup. Pinpoint ball, headed in past Engdahl. And the United States, for all their hard work, are going out of the tournament now and lose 3-0 to Brazil. Great ball, whipped in at a nice trajectory that. Really well done by Jair. And Friedel had the inside position. Look at the effort from Engdahl. Did everything he could to get a handle on it. He's done everything he can to keep Brazil out today, but he just can't do it all alone. The United States put up the effort. They had the chances, but they're going out. Zizinho's ahead now, and Engdahl with the save to restore some pride. Jair to take the corner. It's cleared by the United States. The United States will end on 2 points. There's a free kick. Harry Keith will take it. It's well over the bar. What is interesting is at the end of the game, you're still going to see the United States in second place. But immediately when that game kicks off between France and Ireland, the United States will be eliminated. Because a win for either team eliminates the United States, and a draw eliminates the United States. Why, you ask? Because right now France have a -1 goal differential, and the United States have a -3. Funny how that works. How the United States can still finish this game on second place, but as soon as the whistle blows against France and Ireland, they will be out. They're dead men walking are the Americans. Brazil go 3 for 3. They match defeats of Spain and Austria. It's got to be those three who are the favorites of the tournament. Spain, Austria, and Brazil all going 3 for 3. Zizinho, Baltazar, and Friacha end the American dream. 17 chances for Brazil, 10 for the United States. It was 50-50 possession. But unfortunately, there's what I'm talking about. The United States, first of all, Brazil go 3 for 3. 10 goals scored, 2 against. The United States lose the game 3-0. They end the game in second place. But the moment that whistle blows against France and Ireland, the United States are eliminated. Because at worst, France and Ireland will draw. And when that whistle blows, it's going to start 0-0, and each team is going to have a point in the bank. Automatically eliminating the United States. And if either France or Ireland then move ahead and win the game, then it just furthers the damage to the United States. They are dead men walking. It's actually very rare you see something like this, where a team can end a game still in a qualifying spot, and in the moment the next game starts, they are automatically eliminated. It is over. They are dead men walking there. Alive by proxy, they are dead men walking. That next game starts, the Americans are out. Fascinating stuff. So it comes down to France-Ireland. We'll show you that game next time. Here's the scenario. Brazil, first place, quarterfinal locked up. United States, the Americans are dead men walking. It's over. Do not let that second place fool you. They are out. It's gone. France-Ireland. France wins, France is in. Ireland wins, Ireland is in. A draw, and France are in. And they would remarkably be in on 2 points. Due to their -1 goal difference. Unbelievable stuff. That's going to be a fun game. France-Ireland. Until then, take care.